to have 22 turnovers and win by 20 is something that you don't see every day. But I really was pleased to get, I know Paulie will play probably almost exclusive zone on Saturday, and that was the first time all season we've seen zone. And again, there was a lot of positives about our preseason schedule, but close games and seeing multiple defenses. I mean, when you play top 10 teams, they're not gonna do anything but straight man you. And the zone really bothered us as far as just out of sync early. I mean, we had 13 turnovers in about the first 7-8 minutes, and then the second half, I mean, we had some, but when you emphasize defense, that can go a long ways and really settle down your offense. And I think that was the case today. I mean, even though we were messy the first half, I mean, they hit a 3 to get to 30, and then the second half, we continue to be able to pressure the ball and create turnovers and create offense off of our defense before their zone gets set up. And we're finally able to get the ball to the rim, and TJ was able to finish some. Yeah. I thought Arturas had as good a game as any guy since I've been here that only scored 2 points. And again, Arturas is the kind of player that you're trying to get everybody to be, a kid that doesn't measure himself by his points, but by how the team's playing. And I can't agree with you more. I thought he was really an unsung hero, as far as, Gene Phelps never got into a flow. I had some aggressive fouls, had some fouls that he shouldn't have done, and Arturas really stepped in and solidified us defensively and made a lot of smart plays and covered for a lot of guys on the defensive end. I know that they struggled, but anytime you hold anybody to 17 points, I mean, I think we haven't held anybody under 50 all year, so it's positive. That just a week ago we gave up 85 on this. 1 week ago today we gave up 85 at Fullerton. Then in a week,
48 the second half. 48 the second half.
48 the second half, and we gave up 47 for the game today. So at least as a coach, it's gratifying that they're trying to do. And we're a perfect defensive team. No, and was it all us? No, they got frustrated and all. I understand all that, but it's gratifying as a coach that guys are trying to do what you're emphasizing. And I thought it was a solid defensive effort, and hopefully something we can build on for Saturday. Yeah, we knew they were going to zone us, and it was going to be extended, and they did it last year too. And we just again, and when you're 7 for 25 from 3, and you got to make some shots against zone. I mean, Steph is 2 for 8, and Greg is 2 for 8. So, against zone, those two, when both of them are off, you're going to struggle. And yet, when you play defense like that, you're able to survive it, and that's what I'm pleased about. And I think if you ask Steph, the first thing he asked me in the locker room afterwards is how many points Johnson had. And again, that to me, I'm excited. And then I think TJ asked how many did Emily have. So we have some offensive guys that are taking some ownership on the defensive end. And we said, when they've won, Coach Brown had the stat, but when they've won, those two combined have averaged about 30-some points a game. We said, I think our goal was to keep them under 26. I think that's what Coach Brown had on our scouting report, and we held them to 16. So, shots are going to come and go. You got to win the games on the defensive end. Today, I thought that's what we did. Well, I think it's a little early to be thinking about the Big West. As I told her, we got to continue to get better. We're not good enough right now to win the Big West. But if we can win games and continue to get better, I think by the end of the year we can be. So I'm really not concerned about. I don't know where we are in the standings, except I know we're not last now, which is where we were a week ago at this time. I know we have 2 wins, and we got to keep grinding out wins and worrying about one of those at a time. Isn't that what every coach says? And I don't think I'm any different.